when I used to trade Degen, my major problem was catching in on all the trends. I was literally always slow to every trend, and then I was so frustrated and decided to come up with a particular idea, although I wasn't able to implement it then. So I'm going to try and build it with Cursor today. I'm going to also be documenting because I want to post this thing on YouTube as well. So I'm going to be using Cursor, Telegram bot father, and some other APIs from either Dexscreener or com.phone. So basically what this bot does is that all you have to do is input a set of words, sentences, or even a phrase, and it's going to give you a list of tokens that matches those words. You can also add your filters like FDV, liquidity, market cap, so that it also tailors to your own filter or whatever you want to call it. So yeah, we're going to head right into Cursor to build this app. I'm going to be sharing the problems that I faced while building this and how I fix every one of them, or maybe most of them, because I could get lazy and not fix everything. So yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, first roadblock. It's currently 9:40 p.m. but at night I had to write it down so that I don't forget. So at night, about 9:35, I tried to create the project, and it was telling me that I have to create the folder by myself and all that. But then I remember that if I was using Expo, or like if I was building like a React Native project, I would just press in like, is it like npx or np init or something? I can't really remember, but I'll just input something like that, and it's going to, and I'll do mkdir to create the folder for me. So that's what I eventually had to do. When I prompted it again, I eventually had to do that, and now I've created like a new folder in my desktop for WordSpotrrr, WordSpotrr, so that we can add some form of unique touch to it. So yeah, we are back to building. Okay, as we can still see, I'm still getting errors. I don't know why, and at a point in time, the connection of my PC tripped off and it wasn't working. So I had to literally start over again. But I already have my directory, I have the files inside the directory. So what I'm still facing is trying to install Python and set the correct path and everything. So I'm still waiting for it to load. That's what I'm still waiting for. I'm still waiting for it to load. So it's currently 10:23 and we are still stuck on Python. Let's go back. Okay, so this is 10:51 p.m. and so far so good. I've come across this error, at least you see it in the time lapse, that I've come across this particular error while trying to load my bots, Python bots.py, according to this. So I've been getting the same error like 3 times, so I've had to uninstall, then reinstall, and I'm still getting the same error. And I was trying to come up with a logo design as well. So this is SPO, but the O is going to be replaced with like a magnifying glass or something, then TR. So yeah, bot created on Telegram using WordSpotrrr. I've gotten my API. Is it API? I've gotten my key, or my token rather. I've gotten my token that I used to, set up the back end, and I'm still having issues with it. But this is 10:52. There's still time. Let's see what we can do. Back to the code. This is currently 11:32 and I have been on the same error for the past 20, I don't know, about 20 minutes now. And what's the error? I'm trying to run the bot, but apparently you cannot find the Telegram file. The same Telegram file that Cursor told me to delete. So after I deleted it, then instructed me to like reinstall the package again, which I did. And right now it is still showing me that there is no module name Telegram, which means it probably didn't install correctly or it didn't install at all. So I'm going to try a couple more things and see where that gets it, because I'm getting tired. I can't lie, I'm getting tired. But this is still 11:32. Let's see what we can do. So at this point in time, it's 12:35 a.m. and man, I think there's actually an issue, because now I have two options. First option is to try and create a clean environment on another system or in the cloud. Second option is to start a completely new. What is this supposed to do? To start a completely new Python project. And then I have to uninstall all the Python versions I already have on my system, and I have to start reinstalling them all over again. Man, I don't know what's going on. I'll probably continue this video tomorrow. I'll just see if I have the strength to complete it tomorrow. Good night for now. Okay, so I tried something. As I was about to sleep, I decided to ask Cursor, is there a way I can rewrite this in React and later integrate to Telegram? And that's when he told me that React is for UI. I knew that before, but it skipped my mind. So it's like, okay, I can write it in Node instead of Python. Node and TypeScript, Node and JavaScript rather. So I'm going with Node and JavaScript, and this thing worked in 7 minutes. In 17 minutes, like let's say 20 minutes. It works in 20 minutes, error free and stuff. So the only error that I was facing was that I was trying to add this term, they call it, let me find the word. Yeah, I was trying to add stemming and lemmatization. Yes, because I didn't want it to be plain text. Of course, if I'm doing something, I have to do it well, I have to do it good. So while I was trying to add that, I was not getting, like, my Telegram was not giving me the right result, which you saw in the time lapse. And then I kept editing and editing till I got my right results. So I'm not going to record my screen again because I'm tired. So I'm just going to edit. If I have the strength, I will come back and make a final video for the night. If I don't, I will just give like a summary of what I did tomorrow morning. So yeah, don't give up. Good night. This is like 12, and I posted the link before I slept yesterday on my WhatsApp status, and I woke up to the very first issue of the day. People were saying that the bot was responding in another language, and I also checked it and it was same. So Elisha told me, because I was building with Elisha, I'm going to update you on the things we did when I'm out of this bed. Elisha told me it was because of, like, it was something on his end that was making it respond that way. So he's trying to fix that permanently so that we don't get any other language that's not English. So yeah, that is where we're going to start. So I got up from my bed. Although I made a video but it didn't contain the updates that we made, because I said when I wake up I was going to add the changes, so I wasn't going to be recording my screen. Okay, so I eventually added like a first, so that instead of just checking for the words, it checks for similar words as well. For example, if you input the word forgiving, you will get word with forgive, forgave, something like that. Then I fixed up the welcome message to also include like a brief about the project and the commands that a user can do. Let's go to documents, guys. Then I added a command list as well. I added a saved word function because DeFi Princess said she wanted something. I think that was what triggered me to actually build this bot again. She said she wanted a bot where she can save words ahead of launch, so that when the words in her library, like a saved word library, is actually launched, or when it matches up with a token, it will send a notification to her that this token with so word has been launched, and then she gets to decide if she wants to trade it, check the details or whatnot. Then I also fixed up something in the filters of the bots, where you can add put in your liquidity values, your market cap, your numerical values in general. You can use either greater than 10k, less than 10k, minimum of 10k, maximum of 50k. It really depends on you. So I added that in as well, so that it will also be easy for users to use. Then I pushed the GitHub around 3:17 a.m. committed to the project around 3:23 a.m. So yeah, I really had fun building this, although there will still be more improvements as I get more feedback from people. And yeah, I'll see you guys in another video where I'm building something fun. Also guys, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe and follow me on X at @KingTheCreator_ and every other social media at Miss King. I'm sorry, I'll find a way to figure out a central username, but for now just follow me. And once again, thank you so much, DeFi Devil. Thank you for bringing this bot to life. You actually made 3 merge edits to my comment on GitHub. I really appreciate you, my brother. It really means a lot. Thank you for helping me bring this to life. Now bye bye.